Hello and welcome back to another in-depth weather video. Today we're going to be talking about what is going to happen after the nor'easter that is currently impacting the Northeast. Now we do have a system in the west, but that doesn't seem to be going to be very major after the Rockies. So we're going to be talking about that today, as well as another possible nor'easter. So stick around, and if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Now let's get right on into it. We are starting with the European model. We're going to go over to the Canadian model later. But if we click through here, you can see that we do have a Rockies snowstorm here that kind of dies down, then low pressure really doesn't develop. And we get some southern rain, maybe some severe weather, but really doesn't form much. Now the European model is showing a kind of weird storm. We have like a cold front that's more horizontal, it looks like, and that brings in a lot of colder air, maybe some southern snow, and then we see a possible nor'easter. Now after that we could see maybe a little bit more of a southern severe threat and some more rain on the west coast, but this is pretty far out. Now, if we go over to the Canadian model, the Canadian model also shows that Rockies snowstorm kind of really not doing much. After that, it does have that very northern frontal system, and that kind of moves off, but this low pressure is much further to the west than the European model. The European model had that nor'easter off to sea, and this all sets up a possible nor'easter here. So we see here that we have these red lines. Now if the previous nor'easter here, this one, gets powerful enough and brings in more of that colder air, we could easily see a major snowstorm out of this. So if the Canadian is right, we do have to start looking at this as a potential blockbuster snowstorm, and this is the last week of April at this point. So we have a lot coming up here, and the active pattern does seem to be continuing. Even though some of these storms may be uneventful, there's still stuff that we gotta still track, see what happens, possibly severe threats, maybe some winter threats now that we have the cold back. But we're kind of seeing spring and winter battling right now, which is usually a March thing, but March was so quiet that it's happening in April. So that's all I have for today. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time.